Gaffer, it's been a fantastic start to the season. It's Newport County at home on Saturday and a chance to continue that 100% home record.
Yeah, tough game. A team that are fighting for a win. Watched the last game against Carlisle, play 4-2-2-2, so a difficult system to play against if they get it right. But we'll work on a few things that we can cause them problems as well. We're a good team, we're in good form, we've got no injuries at all at the moment apart from Duke McKenna, so everybody's back fit. So it's a game that we're going into it looking to win again.
For yourself as a manager, I guess it's a good problem to have, but with such a fantastic start, is it about just trying to keep your feet on the ground?
It's not even a start yet. For me, start is 15 games. So if you chunk the season to 3 different parts, if you start, middle and the end, then we're still in the start. We've got 5 games to go until we reach the 15-game block, which we consider the start. So we've still got 5 games. We need to get as many points as we can in 5 games. But for me, that's all it is. Start. I've seen a few accolades come the players' way in terms of the best ever League 2 start, which is fantastic. Enjoy it, because things like that are really difficult to do in football. So enjoy it, but don't lose focus on why we've got that record, of why we've started the season so well. But for me, it's just a start. We've got 5 more games of the first 15-game block. It's just a start.
You talk about Richie Wellens' team, and I think we had that chat when you first come in. It's about high tempo, passing, scoring lots of goals, but last month every win was with a clean sheet, so I imagine that's pleasing in a very different way.
Yeah, I try and score more than what we concede, but the focus on attacking football. But I'm proud. I've said it after the Barrow game. I'm proud to manage these lads. And when you're a manager, everybody talks about philosophies and this, that, the other. Right? It's great. Philosophy wasn't a word until probably 3 or 4 years ago, when foreign coaches started using the word philosophy. But the main aim as a manager or a coach is if you can get a team that resembles you, both as I was as a player or as a person, then I think my players and my team at the moment is resembling me, both in terms of the way that we try and play, the quality that we try and show, but the work ethic, the game management. We've got a nasty side to us, personality, character. So all them traits I would like to think that are in me, my players are actually carrying out. So I'm really proud when I watch them play, whether we start well and continue to be ruthless, or the opposition start really well but we show character to turn the game around. I think we've got a lot of facets to our team at the moment, a lot of quality.
I think it's probably a bit unfair to just ask you to single out one player, but I'm going to, and that's Dan Happy, because after the...
I'm not going to single out any player. I don't know who chose the 5 Player of the Month nominations. We've got everybody in form. How Omar Beckles cannot get in the top 5 players this month after he's been part of a back 4 that have collected 4 out of 4 clean sheets. He scored the winner against Walsall to get us 3 points. So whoever making them nominations, no, I'm not even going to go into the conversation of singling out individual. I feel uncomfortable when you get manager of the month, when it's the whole management team, the whole staff. So no, everybody's playing well, everybody's contributing. Our back 5, if you include Lawrence, obviously the clean sheets are fantastic, but our work starts at the top end of the pitch. So everybody's contributing out of possession as well as in possession, and I don't want to single it. Dan Harp's done well as well. So that was your question. So.
In terms of this weekend, obviously Tom James missed out at Barrow with a slight knock. Of course, he's
fit. Everybody's fit. Rob Hunt's back fit. Tomo's back fit. So apart from Duke McKenna, everybody's fit, raring to go. We might make a few changes, obviously, with them coming back in. So we'll wait and see what the team's.
Are you tempted to make any changes? Obviously, with the start it's been so far, I guess.
I might be, but I'm not going to tell you. No, listen, I'm very loyal to my players. We ask them to train a certain way, and this is why I don't want complacency to come in. We ask them to train and perform in training every single day to a certain level, and then when they get the opportunity to play in a game, we ask them to do that. So when people get the opportunity, I think it's unfair of taking them out. There might be 1 or 2 changes, but that'll just be because the players before that have performed so well.
In terms of Newport then, they're a team that have been kind of in and around the playoffs in the last few seasons in League 2, so what can we expect?
I still think a little bit in transition. When you lose the likes of Dom Telford and the amount of goals that he gave them last year, Aziz was one of the best players in the division. They lost him. He went back to Aston Villa and then got loaned out again. So they're 2 really difficult players to replace, and a lot of goals being taken out of the team. So you have to give them time to find out different ways of winning football matches. When you get 40 odd goals stuck at your team, it can be difficult for anyone. So they're a threat. We've obviously worked on them a lot this week because we have the full week to prepare. But I do like to think that the way we are at the moment, and we're quite consistent in our messages to the players that we can just concentrate on ourselves.
We're hoping it'll be another good, well-attended game. So I guess from you and the players' point of view, that's something that really helps.
But again, we just want especially the home attendance to go up and up and up throughout the season as the season wears on. As it gets closer to Christmas and then come the end of the season, we want the attendance to keep on being on the upturn. We as a club want to do anything we can to get as many people in. We've obviously got the World Cup coming in, so friends will have supporters of Tottenham, of West Ham, and if we can get them in the gate and they enjoy what they see, then West Ham traditionally has always been, people of East London either support West Ham or Leyton Orient, or sometimes they support both. So if we can get, when West Ham ever play away, if we can get them coming to Brisbane Road and add into our fan base, and that'll be obviously extra special as well. We want the stadium full every single week. If we can get to a stage where it's full, then that can only benefit the club financially and the chairman, but obviously benefit the players as well, because playing in front of a full house is what everybody wants to do.